Welcome to Family Feud, where two families compete to get the most popular responses to the survey of simple questions. The answers are locked in our electronic board, and in round 1 and 2, each point is worth 250 naira. In rounds 3 and 4, the points are doubled. And in round 5, triple. The family with the most points at the end of round 5 will go on to play for the top prize of 2.5 million naira. It's time to play, Nigeria. Now, welcome your host, Bisola Aiyeola.
People, my G's, my family, welcome to Family Feud Nigeria! My name is Bisola Aiyeola, and I am your host of Life, that's right. And I will be with you for the next 1 hour, bringing you surveys and flexing big time. Family Feud is brought to you by our lead sponsor, MTN, associate sponsors Polaris Bank and Golden Penny Foods, and our media sponsor, 88.5 UFM. The show flow is that our researchers have polled the most popular answers to simple survey questions. Those answers are locked into the electronic board behind me, and our families just need to match those answers. And at the end of 5 rounds, the family with the most points would play Fast Money for a chance to bag the prize of 2.5 million naira. And on the next episode, they get to play again to cash out double. I'm talking about 5 million naira. Alrighty, guys, I'm in for so much fun today. I can't hold it in any longer. It's now time for us to meet our families. All the way from Ogun State is the Adekoya family. And back to feud again is the Eletu family of Lagos. Yay! They went home with 400,000 naira on the last episode, and they're here to shoot their shots at the 2.5 million naira prize. Woo! Feels much. With 2.5 million naira to pocket at the end, we better get the show on the road. The money is waiting to go home with one of these families. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for round 1. Let's have Laolu and Tifa. Hello, Laolu.
Hey.
Hello, Tifa. How are you?
I'm
feeling
fine.
good?
Yep.
Awesome stuff. Sharp. Don't put time.
Okay, one hand.
All right, you know the rules of the game. One hand behind your back, second hand beside the buzzer in front of you. If you think you know the correct or topmost answer, please hit the buzzer, okay? Point value for this round is single. Are you ready?
Yes.
Great stuff. We surveyed 100 people, and the top 7 answers are on the board. Name a quality of a bad neighbor. Oh shit, nosy. She says nosy. Nosy. Let's see if it's on the board. Survey says, yo. Nosy's definitely on there, but it's not the top answer, so I'm going to ask Laolu. Laolu, name a quality of a bad neighbor.
Noisy.
Noisy. He says noisy.
It's there.
Yeah, sure.
It's there. Number 1.
All right. Survey says, yo! Do you want to play or do you want to pass? They're playing? You're playing. Thank you very much, Tifa. All right, give it up for them now. Hello, Laolu.
Hi, how's it going?
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
How do you feel?
Very good, very good.
Happy
very
to be here?
Yes, yes.
I can see your target face. You're just like, ready?
I'm happy.
You're happy as well?
Yes.
All right, Laolu, introduce the rest of the lovely Adekoya family.
Okay, hi everyone. This is my lovely sister, Jumoke. And Jumoke actually used to be able to carry me, but you can see that this is a visual representation. It's not when you start, it's how you finish.
That's right.
Jumoke is a digital marketing strategist.
Oh, shit.
Next to her is, thank you very much. Next to her is my very good friend, Dumabes. Dumabes, I've known him for 17 years. He's an investment professional like me, and he's a new father as well. Next to him is my lovely mother-in-law. Nice. She's a food caterer. And if I had known that, maybe I'd have married her daughter sooner, Last but not least, we have Sajay. They say you don't make friends at work, but this is my big brother from work.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. Amazing stuff.
Yeah.
All right, lovely meeting you, Laulu. Jumoke, how are you?
I'm fine, I'm great.
So you are a sister that used to be able to carry him back in the day?
Yeah, fun fact, I used to do horsey for him.
Hey! Good old days. I used to enjoy it. Don't try it now, oh. Hey, even horsey crack can just happen. Interest, how many years between both of you?
6.
Joy, do you call her sister Jumoke?
Of course.
Okay. But for the sake of the show, you're now when you get here, you can conquer him.
Yes,
for
yes.
lack of respect on the show. All right, Jumoke, name a quality of a bad neighbor.
I would like to say thieving.
Thieving!
Good answer.
That is Oli. She says thieving. Let's see if that is on the board. Survey says no. Was a good answer. Dooms.
Yeah, that's me.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
Wow. I don't think you have enough time.
Just break it down.
Oh
Make it short for us.
Okay, this happened when I was a youngin. I went for a party. I was very competitive back then. So all day, they do these games that they play on these parties and all. So I hadn't won anything all day. So the last game before we went, the guy said, okay, the first person to bring or to remove your trouser. So I was the only one struggling with my trouser. Everyone was just standing, but I was determined. So I removed my trouser and I forgot that I had these pants that had holes in them. So it was red. So I removed it and it was just showing there. I was just standing there all proud. And the guy looked at me and said, go and touch your mother, go and touch your mother in the crowd. My mom was just like, yeah, but the right one. The right one was not very pleasant, but I just held on to my cups as my prize. I didn't care about it.
At least you won something.
I won something
at
today.
least.
Yeah, I still see the cup in the house and I remember.
Oh my God, you remember?
I remember. So.
I cannot imagine what your mom must have gone through. Why indeed? Why? Tell me the truth. You dressed yourself up that day.
No comment.
Honestly, mommy, sorry, it was not your fault. He chose to be a big boy and he dressed himself up. All right, Dooms, name a quality of a bad neighbor.
Stealing.
Stealing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good answer.
He says stealing. Our survey says. Yo. Falilas.
Hi, Bisola.
How are you?
I'm very well.
But Falilas, tell us a bit about you. When did you decide to go into the catering business? He's saying that if he had known earlier, he would have quickly popped the question.
That would have been like 10 years ago.
It's too early, too early. So how's it been? How's business?
It's been very good. I've grown from takeaway to a restaurant, and
Lovely.
now I'm opening a fine dining space.
Oh my gosh, that is progress. So fine that sure you know go to cost.
It's very new though.
It's very new. Is it open yet?
Very soon.
Very soon. What's it called? What's it going to be called?
Dazzle and Dine.
Dazzle and Dine. Hey. If I dey come there, I go wear shine clothes. What? Mama Dazzle Waleni. Dazzle and Dine. Incoming. We are waiting for it.
Thanks,
All right,
Bisola.
Falilat. Don't forget, you've got 2 strikes. The little family can steal this from you. So I ask you now, name a quality of a bad neighbor.
I would say they visit uninvited.
Uninvited! They will show up You call them, you don't call them, they will just come to your door. She says they show up uninvited. Let's see if that's on the board. Survey says, yo! That was a good answer. Hey, Tifa. Do you believe that you can steal?
I believe.
You believe so?
Yes.
All right, Tifa, I ask. Name a quality of a bad neighbor.
A neighbor who fights all the time.
Fights!
Good answer.
Fight! She says fights. I don't know what survey said. I don't know if it's on the board, but let's check it out. Survey says for a chance to steal. Yo, let's reveal number 7. Number 6. Number 4. Evil, malicious. And number 2. Gossip. Round 1 is over, and the Adekoya family is yet to get their points up on the board, while the Aletu family has 45 points on the board. There is so much energy in the room and surprises down the line, definitely. But we're gonna go on a quick break, and when we come back, it'll be time for round 2. Welcome back to Family Feud Nigeria, brought to you by lead sponsor MTN and associate sponsors Polaris Bank and Golden Penny Foods. Before the break, the Adekoya family was yet to get their points on the board, while the Aletu family has 45 points on the board. It's time for round 2. Round 2 for the money. So right about now, give me Jumoke and give me Baba T. Hi, Jumoke.
Hello.
Hi, Baba T. You know the rules. You place one hand behind your back, second hand beside the buzzer in front of you. If you think you know the topmost or correct answer, please hit the buzzer. The point value for this round is still single. Are you ready?
Good to go.
Yes.
Good to go?
Good to go.
Awesome stuff. I love the ginger. Okay. We surveyed 100 people, and the top 8 answers are on the board. Name something a shy person would do during a presentation. Baba T.
Smile.
Smile. He says smile. Is it on the board? I don't know. But survey says. Okay. Jumoke, name something a shy person would do during a presentation.
Stutter.
Stutter. Stutter.
Number 1.
She says stutter. Survey says. Yo! Do you want to play or do you want to pass?
Play.
Play.
They're playing. Thank you very much, Baba T. Dooms.
Yeah.
Name something a shy person would do during a presentation.
A shy person might, laugh.
Laugh. Dooms says laugh. Is that on the board?
Yes.
Survey
Yes.
says. Yo! Falilat, in your line of business, do you always have to do presentations?
Yeah.
Name something a shy person would do during a presentation.
I think for me, a shy person will repeat the same. When you're shy, you keep repeating what you've said before.
She says
There's a repeat.
there's a repeat. As a shy person during the presentation, you would repeat what you've said before. Repeat is what she says. Woo. Is that on the board? Survey says. Yo. Osage, how are you?
Fantastic.
So tell us a little thing about Osage that we don't know, that Laulu does not know.
That Laulu does not know. I used to be an amateur boxer.
Really?
Yeah, so amateur, not...
I know, but that means where if you see him, 3 die.
Well, I mean, I did 5 fights.
Whoa.
So that was back when I was in university. So
Back in university?
Yeah.
But you don't get in fights. You seem like a
No,
really
no,
cool
I'm now
guy
cool,
now.
calm, collected.
You're now cool, calm, collected. Let's give it up for Osage, guys.
For Laulu to fight for me.
So Laulu will do the fighting for you.
Yeah.
All right, Osage, you've got 2 strikes. The lovely little family can steal this from you again.
No problem.
No problem. You got this.
No pressure.
No pressure?
We got
You
this.
got this.
Yeah.
All right, Osage. Name something a shy person would do during a presentation.
Fidget.
Fidgets. Yep. A lot of fidgeting goes on when you're shy during a presentation. He says fidget. Survey says. Yo! Well done. Well done.
Yay.
Hey. So Laulu, I ask you now, name something a shy person would do during a presentation.
I would say forget their lines.
Forget the lines. Everything where they don't plan. Forget. Survey says. You. Jumoke, you got your team here.
Yes, I did.
2 strikes.
Yeah.
They can still take this away from you. Do you want them to?
No.
All right, Jumoke, name something a shy person would do during a presentation.
They would...
Yo! All right, Tifa.
Okay.
Name something a shy person would do during a presentation.
Okay, they'll walk away from the stage.
They would walk away. They would walk away. Survey says. Yay! My, oh my. Let's reveal number 6. Be silent. Number 5. Blush. Number 4. Cry. Number 3. Shade. And the top answer, number 1. Avoid gazes. Yep. The Adekoya family is now on the board with 31 points. And the Aleti family is still on the board with 45 points. Round 2 was good. Round 2 was a good game. But it is still anybody's game. And we still have some more fire surveys. All right, guys, it is now time for round 3. Give me Dooms and give me Lukman. All right, gentlemen, please place one hand behind your back, second hand beside the buzzer in front of you. Okay. If you think you know the topmost or correct answer, please by all means hit the buzzer. The point value for this round has been doubled. Are you ready?
Ready.
Yes. Great stuff.
Yeah.
We surveyed 100 people, and the top 6 answers are on the board. Name something people argue about in a public transport vehicle. Dooms.
Change.
All right, he says change. Survey says. Yo. It's on there, but not the top answer, so I'm gonna throw it to you, Lukman. Lukman, name something people argue about in a public transport vehicle.
Politics.
Politics! Lukman says politics. Is that on the board? Survey says. Yo! Do you want to play or pass?
Play.
Play. Thank you very much, Dooms. All right, Tifa. Let's give it up for the Aleti family, guys. Thank you very much. Guys, they were on the last episode, and they're here again for those who are just watching for the first time. Baba T.
Yes, sir.
Our big brother.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Where's your lovely wife, Hawa? Hawa was on the last episode. Where is she?
She's good.
She's making money. She now said, baby, go and bring the other 2.5.
That's so.
Have you booked down my private jet?
Oh, you've not paid.
No!
You bring a performer, you pay money.
You don't do like that.
We'll now bring you debt.
Camera
no
is
problem.
here.
Oh.
You're supposed to say, oh, Bisola, I've booked it. You will not tell them I've no pay now.
And you're now quoting and now going to collect it.
No,
no.
Where do I see the money for private jets now? I bring the money that they need to come around.
Give you.
Let's give it up for Baba T, please. Lookman and his vibrant wife.
Yes.
You will now decide to pepper us by doing that. Sorry, must you hold that? Maybe we can already see pay is your wife.
Yeah.
But you not see hold that.
I want them to know more.
Jumoke, how's it going?
Fine.
Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm asking you now. Name something people argue about in a public transport vehicle.
Football.
Football. She says football. Is that on the board? I don't know. Survey says, yo! Her excitement makes me happy. Hi, Afodia.
Hi, BC.
How are you?
I'm good.
How's it going?
Good.
You happy to be here?
I'm very happy.
Will they give you complete percentage?
We are family.
We are family.
Yes.
So they can do without giving you anything.
We are family. I'm still
Okay, Afodia. Name something people argue about in a public transport vehicle.
Space. I bet Chief must sit down.
Oh my gosh. She says space. I bet shift. Make I see though. She says space. Let's see if it's on the board. Survey says.
Yeah.
Yo! Yo! Oh my goodness, I love this game. Chai, I cannot lie give you. They sweet me. Tifa, name something people argue about in a public transport vehicle.
Family matters.
Family matters. She says family matters. Is that on our board? Survey says. Yo! Baba T, name something people argue about in a public transport vehicle.
If I'm allowed to say LASMA, but law enforcement agents.
Law enforcement agent.
It's on the bar.
I'm so sorry.
That's number 3.
Memories are coming back. He says law enforcement agents. Is that on the board? Survey says. Yo! That was a good answer. That was a good answer. Lookman.
Yes.
2 strikes. Adekoya family can steal. They can take this. Lookman, name something people argue about in a public transport vehicle.
Transport fare.
Transport fare. Oh my gosh, he says transport fare. Let's see if that is on the board. Survey says. To be there. Okay, Lukman, well done. Jumoke, 2 strikes. The Adekoya family can still take this from you. So Jumoke, I ask you now. Name something people argue about in a public transport vehicle.
Latest news.
Latest news. She says latest news. Is it on the board?
Yes.
For a chance to clear the board and win this round,
Yes.
Survey says. Yo! All right, Laulu, do you believe that you can steal this from the little family?
We will do our best.
You'll do your best? Great stuff. Laulu, name something people argue about in a public transport vehicle.
Religion.
Religion!
Good answer.
He says religion. Survey says, yo! All right, let's reveal number 5. Economy. Okay, guys, round 3 is over, and the Adekoya family has 31 points on the board, while the Eletu family has 237 points on the board. Guys, it is still a room full of energy here, and the families still have more answers to give. Let's go on a quick break now. Round 4 is just around the corner. This is Family Feud Nigeria. This is still Family Feud Nigeria, brought to you by our lead sponsor, MTN. You too can join me here with your team of 5 if you text FF to 205 from an MTN line multiple times. Now, before the break, the Adekoya family had 31 points on the board, while the Eletu family had 237 points on the board. It is now time for round 4, guys. Let's see what these lovely families have up on their sleeves. Let's have Falilat and Jumoke. Hey, all right, Falilat, all right, Jumoke. You know the rules. 1 hand behind your back, second hand beside the buzzer in front of you.
Yeah.
If you think you know the topmost or correct answer, please hit the buzzer. Point value for this round is still double. Are you ready?
Yes.
We surveyed 100 people, and the top 7 answers are on the board. Ready?
Yeah.
What is the common reason people give for being single? Jumoke?
Financial. Money.
Money! Money. She says money. Is that on the board? Survey says. All right. It's definitely on there. Definitely on there, but not the top answer. So I'm going to ask Falilat now. Falilat, what is the common reason people give for being single?
I haven't found the right person.
I haven't found the right person. Is that on the board? Survey says, yo! You play? Thank you very much, Jumoke. Hey, hey. Yay. Osage say na wahala. Osage.
Hello.
What is the common reason people give for being single, Osage?
No job.
No job.
God bless.
Good answer.
He says no job. Is that on the board?
Yes.
Survey says.
Yes.
Yo. Hey. Laulu. What is the common reason people give for being single?
I'll just say bad relationship experience.
Bad relationship experience. Is it on the board? Survey says. Yo. All right, Jumoke, what's the common reason people give for being single?
Parents or family disapproval.
Parents or family disapproval. Survey says. Yo, that's a good one. That was a good answer. 2 strikes. Dooms. A little family can take this from you.
Okay.
I ask you now, Dooms, what's the common reason people give for being single?
Heartbreak.
Heartbreak! Heartbreak, oh. Is it on our board? Survey says. Yo. Yo. Falilat, you got your team here. Do you want them to take it from you?
No, please.
She says, no, please. All right, Falilat, I ask you now, what is the common reason people give for being single? Yo! Tifa, for a chance to steal this from the Adekoyas, what is the common reason people give for being single?
I'm not just ready for a relationship.
Not being ready for a relationship. She says not being ready. Is that on our board? Survey says. Yo! Okay, guys, let's reveal number 7. No one wants me. And number 6, peace of mind. Okay. At the end of 4 rounds, the score is still 31 to the Adekoya family. And 389 to the Eletu family. I love this game. I'm having so much fun. The families are having so much fun as well. It is now time for round 5. Let's have Osage and Afodia. Yo! All right, you know the rules of the game. 1 hand behind your back, 2nd hand beside the buzzer in front of you. If you think you know the topmost or correct answer, please, by all means, hit the buzzer. The point value for this round has been tripled. We surveyed 100 people, and the top 5 answers are on the board. Mention a fruit that is long. Afodia.
Cucumber.
Hey! She says cucumber. Survey says. Thank you very much, Asage. Do you want to play or do you want to pass?
Of course, please.
Tifa.
Ma.
Hey. My sister. Mention a fruit that is long.
Zucchini.
Zucchini. Okay. She said zucchini. Is that on the board? Survey says.
Yes.
Baba T.
Yes, so
Mention a fruit that is long.
we have a carrot. I'm sure it's that.
Carrot. Baba T says carrot.
Number two.
He says it's number 2.
Yep.
Survey says. Lookman, mention a fruit that is long.
I will say sugar cane.
Please, I just want to. What is sugar cane? What?
Sugar cane.
Oh my goodness.
He says sugar cane. Survey says. Jumake,
So,
mention a fruit that is long.
banana.
She says banana. Is that on the board? Survey says. Yo. Afodia.
Yes.
Mention a fruit that is long.
Anjigiligidi. What she said. Survey says. Hey. Tifa.
Ooh la la.
2 strikes. No underrate this family. They can collect it. Tifa. For a chance to clear the board and win the game, I ask you now. Mention a fruit that is long.
Okay, I'll just go with what everybody knows. Cassava.
Cassava. Tifa.
Ma.
Now fruit I talk. I did not say tuba. Now you give me zucchini. Also for me, cassava. Anyway, shall give her answer. Cassava. Cassava is a fruit from our town. She says cassava. Survey says. Laulu. You can get your points up. Maybe not win the game, but get your points up. So, Laulu, I ask you now. Mention a fruit that is long.
We have conferred.
Yes, you have.
And our answer is pawpaw.
Papa! Papa is a kind of fruit.
La, la, la.
All right, he says papa. Is that on our board?
Better be.
Survey says... Yo! At the end of 5 long rounds, the Eletu family has won the game with 389 points. And they will be going on to play Fast Money for a chance to win 2.5 million naira. Adekoya family, you guys did not win the game, but what we're going to do is we're going to multiply all the points that you have on today by 250 naira. And that means you guys have won yourselves 74,500 naira. But that is not all. We love you so, so, so much. Our sponsors have said we're going to round that figure up to 100,000 naira. You also get to walk away with 10 cartons of Golden Penny macaroni. Thank you very much, Golden Penny. Well done, guys. It was fun having you on. This was really interesting. I enjoyed myself with you, and I wish you guys all the best in every single thing that you do. Let's give it up for the Adekoya family, guys. Congratulations once again to the Eletu family. They have done a good job, and they will now be playing Fast Money. So I need 2 of you who will be playing Fast Money to please step out here. Join me, join me, join me. Yes. Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back to play Fast Money. Welcome back to Family Feud Nigeria. The Eletu family is here and is ready for Fast Money. Okay, Tifa. Yes. Jumoke is off stage where she can't see or hear your answers. I'll ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. Try to give me the most popular answer. Now, if you can't think of something to say, simply say pass, and I'll get back to it if we have enough time left. Okay. If you and Jumoke can get 200 points together, your family is going to be walking away with 2.5 million naira. Whoa! Wow. Are you ready?
Yes.
Can I have 20 seconds on the clock, please? The clock will start after I read the first question.
Okay.
Tifa. Name something you would buy that would likely come with a warranty.
An electronic appliance.
Mention a popular Nigerian dance move.
Zanku.
Name a wild animal now categorized as an exotic pet.
Tiger.
Without a family, men would spend money on...
Drinks. Beer.
Mention an excuse you'll give to skip a night out with friends. Yo. Whoa. All right. Let's see how well she did. Woo. Tifa, we asked you to name something you would buy that would likely come with a warranty. You said, survey says, we asked you to mention a popular Nigerian dance move. You said, survey says, we asked you to name a wild animal now categorized as an exotic pet. You said, survey says, we asked you, without a family, men would spend money on, you said, survey says, And we asked you, mention an excuse you will give to skip a night out with friends. You said, survey says, you scored 53 points. Well done. Thank you very much. Can we clear the board and bring out Jumoke? All right, Jumoke, Tifa got 53 points. So you need 147 points to be able to walk away with 2.5 million naira. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you the same 5 questions that I asked Tifa. You cannot duplicate her answers. If you do, you're going to hear this sound. I'll ask you to try again and you'll give me another answer. We know that it is tougher this time, so we're going to give you 25 seconds. Are you ready, Jumoke?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
You're ready?
Yes.
She's ready. All right. Can we remind everyone of Tifa's answers, please? And can I have 25 seconds on the clock, please? Jumoke, the clock will start after I read the first question. Name something you would buy that would likely come with a warranty.
Fridge.
Try again.
Air conditioner.
Mention a popular Nigerian dance move.
Pass.
Name a wild animal now categorized as an exotic pet.
Lion.
Without a family, men will spend money on
Gadgets.
Mention an excuse you'll give to skip a night out with friends.
I'm sick.
Mention a... Ooh! All right. Let's see how well you did. Turn around, darling. Okay, Jumoke. We asked you, name something you would buy that would likely come with a warranty. You said, survey says, phone. Phone was the top answer. We asked you to mention a popular Nigerian dance move. You said, survey says, leg walk was the top answer. We asked you to name a wild animal now categorized as an exotic pet. You said, survey says, 34 was the top answer. Lion was the top answer. We asked you, without a family, men would spend money on, you said, survey says, women was the top answer. We asked you, mention an excuse you'll give to skip a night out with friends. You said, survey says, that was the top answer. So sorry your points did not add up to 200. But don't worry, you guys are going to get 500 naira for every single point that you have accumulated today, which means that your family is going to walk away with 271,000 naira. But because we love you all so much, they'll be walking away with 400,000 naira, which means in total, they'll be going home with 800,000 naira. You can join the rest of your family. And that's not all, fam. They're also going to be going home with 20 cartons of golden penny macaroni. Thank you very much,